ECOWAS has officially acknowledged the decision of the three countries of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to opt out of the regional bloc as from the 29th of January 2025. This is one of the major outcomes of the 66th Ordinary Summit of the ECOWAS authorities, heads of state and government held this Sunday in Abuja. State House correspondent Musbau Dan-Wahab reports that the authority, however, leaves room for mediation and reconsideration by the dissenting countries.
The 66th Ordinary Summit takes ECOWAS much closer to its 50th anniversary. Hence, the need for some stock-taking. The body appraised progress made in its process of regional integration, peacekeeping and infrastructural projects in member states. However, the chairman acknowledged some drawbacks manifesting in crisis and political instability in parts of the continent and the sub-region. And so, despite the progress, President Tinubu is encouraging member states to redouble efforts on the fundamentals of governance.
We must not lose sight of our fundamental responsibility, which is to protect our citizens and create an enabling environment where they can prosper. As leaders, we are fully aware that security is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Equally, enhancing the living standard of our people is not an aspiration, but an obligation.
ECOWAS commended the incumbent Vice President of Ghana, Mahamadou Bawumia, candidate of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, in December 7th presidential election for conceding defeat early enough before the announcement of the results. But more celebrated is the outgoing President Nana Akufo-Addo, whom President Tinubu described as a Democrat for his commitment to democracy and the successful implementation of ECOWAS institutional reforms.
I therefore invite all of us to give him a standing ovation and more applause. And all of us in the region to learn from this good democratic practice and prioritize our country's national unity to ensure political stability of the region. That this manner of peaceful transition, because the culture of democracy is not only in West Africa, but also in the entire African continent.
However, the community got to a milestone on the decision of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to vacate their seats on the bloc. Months of mediation by several emissaries of the body, including President Faure Singbe of Togo and Bassirou Diomaye Faye of Senegal, have apparently not convinced the dissenting countries to reconsider their decision.
The three countries will officially cease to be members of ECOWAS from 29 January 2025. The authority decides to set the period from 29 January 2025 to 29 July 2025 as a transitional period and to keep ECOWAS doors open to the three countries during the transition period. The authority directs the President of the Commission to launch withdrawal formalities after the deadline of 29 January 2025.
It's like a marriage. If you want to depart, you have to move your things out of a house, who owns what, and there are certain agencies under ECOWAS that are domiciled in those countries. So all of that has to be sorted out. During that 6-month period, the Authority of Heads of State has directed that ECOWAS redouble its efforts to ensure that these three countries don't leave. And the door still remains during the 6-month period for them to remain.
ECOWAS also commended Nigeria under President Bola Tinubu for what the Commission's president described as exemplary by fulfilling its financial obligation to the body up to date. From the State House, Musbau Dan-Wahab, NTA News.